Okay, so that seems to work fine. Now we will go to the conditions and order, limits and offsets and get. Okay, so we'll start with the where condition, and okay, let's make some logic like there is in Laravel. So for that we will use two methods. The first one will be a function name where. Okay, it is clear. And the second one, it will be the where function will take three arguments. It will take the column and operator and value. Okay, operator, and the second function will be the get function will be get function, and for this function will be something like this and like this. Let's remove this. So the get will execute the query and return the result. So the SQL query will be in the get, and the where will add all the condition, because we can have more than one condition. For example, if we do user and we make where id equal to 1, and we need to add another condition, for example for the name, and the name, okay, where the name is something similar to, like for example something like that, and in the end we will tell him to execute the query by the get method. Okay, so for that we will need first to add another property, and we will make it private. Okay, let me remove this line. We will add another property here, and it will be protected static where. Okay, so it will be like that, and inside the where function we will assign the something like that. Okay, now we need to add all of those, and for the where method we will add these properties and this argument to, and we will bind to the where. Alright, so for that we will get here, and we'll do this dot and array where, and for that we will add and bind this, all of those. We will open an array, and we'll add a column, and we'll assign the column same as operator and value. Okay, so next we will go to the get, and well, before we need to return this for continued operation. And in the get we will initialize with the query, and we'll do select all from the static table as initializer, and then we need to check if the where clause is empty or not. Okay, and after that we add in the first time the where to specify that we are in a condition. So where, and add a for each, and to be where, and we need to check the index if it is different to 0 to add the AND operator. Okay, but before that we need to return to the for each and add the index, and then we need to add the query that is this and the last thing in the where is to add the line to to know that we are in a condition, so we need to do something like this, and space, and the where, and the operator, and 2 points, and the variable, the where, and the column. Okay, I think that's clear, like that, and we'll execute this. And there is an error. If there is an error or not, I will close the model, open it again, return at the top. Where is error? Where is error? I can't see where is error. This isn't this function. I think, yeah. So, there is something missing. I think I miss a bracket in some place. Yes, I miss a close bracket. Okay, so after the if, we make the statement and db query, and we will pass the query, and we will make a special method to get the where parameters. Okay, and in the end we will return the statement, and we will fetch all with the PDO fetch associated. And like we say, we need to add this method. For this method we will get here and make it protected to be used just in the DB model class, and it will be a function with this name. The first thing, we will search the parameters. We will bind the parameters to this RI, so we need to make a for each in the where, this for each in this slash where, slash where as well, and we open it, and we assign for the parameters, and we'll make the column name here, which here will be the column, and it will be equal to the value, for passing it in parameter here. We need to have an array that have all of our columns and values to bind in the execution of the SQL, and in the end here we need to return this parameter. So if you go to here and for example to where and id equal to 1, and we get our data, this will be something like that. Where it is not a static function, so before that we need to make a variable users and create a new user, and this user will be something like that. Users slash where, I will do users, and this will be the users where id equal to 1, and we will get all the data. So if we go back to here, accessing static property word as not static, this is our first fault. So go to which line? In line 52. It's here. Okay, if we make, for example, static like that, first errors is gone, models in the line 63. static like this. 83 here. Like that. Here is return. Okay, must be static. Whoa. Okay, valid parameter number. Which line to into? Where is the false? 75. Get parameter. Let's branch this parameter. Branch our parameters. ID equals 1, so it is true. Let's echo the query. Query is select all from users, but this is error here. Static like this, and to refresh where ID, and there must be operator is equal. I don't see here in equal, so let's go back here. There is an equal and operator, there is operator. Okay, let's branch our door, and there is operator equal to operator. I did write it false, so there is like this, and I think everything now is good. Let's remove this branch and echo. And if we do refresh, it returns the user that has ID equals to 1, and we can add another where, like where, for example, name, like, with a in the last. It's still, but if I do some letter as a last character, it will be gone. So everything is work until now.